The challenge for many women over 40 who want to do something new isn't that they lack ambition, it's that they feel unseen, unheard, and oftentimes misunderstood. How do I know? Because I used to be one of those women. In my mind, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but when it came to articulating it to the people who could help me get to the next level, it just didn't flow as easily in the real world as it did in my own mind. So in this video, I'm going to show you how creating and sharing your powerful personal brand story can be a game changer for you in your second act. Hey sis, welcome to my channel. My name is Quinn Brewington, and this is a space for women over 40 who are on a journey to find answers to the questions, what now, what next, and what else. So if you're new to this channel and you're looking for information about how to regain and reframe your health, wealth, and self, now that you're in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, you are in the absolute right place. Because what I've learned, I am committed to share in an effort to help you avoid some of the same mistakes that I made along my midlife journey. One of the worst ones was creating and then unintentionally perpetuating this false narrative about myself. I used to tell anyone who would listen that I was the background to other people's foreground. Like, what? Is that like the silliest, saddest, most self-deprecating thing you've ever heard in your entire life? Y'all, I sat stalled in the same corporate role for almost 10 years because the things that I told myself I started to believe, and others did too, because whenever a role or new project came around, I was always passed over. So by this time, I was in my mid-40s and I was really starting to feel disillusioned and frustrated. I had been passed over so many times that I started asking myself all sorts of questions like, why won't they see me? What's wrong with me? Is it too late for me? Not even realizing at the time that I did this to myself. I had been telling a story that I wasn't good enough, and the people that I needed to help me get to the next level believed me. So talk about an aha moment. As women over 40, we come from a generation where we're taught to sacrifice our own happiness for the greater good. We were latchkey kids, washing clothes, cleaning house, cooking before we even became teenagers. So there was no concept of me time or self-care. You just got it done and you didn't expect any accolades for it. So it's no wonder that we have no idea how to talk about the decades of experience, knowledge, and wisdom that we've accumulated in a way that's compelling, that demonstrates the value that we bring to the table and makes people recognize our worth. But that is about to change, because I'm going to give you 5 reasons why creating a more compelling personal brand story is the key that's going to unlock a world of new possibilities for you. Reason number 1 why creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success is because your story will attract opportunities and open new doors. In today's fast-paced world, finding a new career or new work isn't just about updating your resume and applying for jobs. Hiring managers, clients, and collaborators, they're looking for authenticity, they're looking for uniqueness and what makes you stand out. So, what is the differentiator for you? In my corporate role, I was the only one who was doing social media at that time. So this made me a unicorn of sorts, but I didn't know as much as I needed to know in order to thrive in that role. So I had to go back to school. And this one decision put me on an entirely new path that led me to opportunities I didn't even know existed. When you share a compelling personal story, you position yourself as more than just a set of skills on paper. You become someone with depth, someone who's relatable, and someone people want to work with. Your story also is a reflection of your values, highlights your resilience, and showcases your unique perspective. It's about showing how your life experiences, whether from past careers, personal trials, or lessons learned, have really shaped who you are today. It tells potential employers and clients why you're not just another candidate, but the perfect fit for their needs. For example, let's say you spent years in corporate management, but you're now looking to switch into a consulting or a coaching role. So instead of focusing solely on your credentials, craft a story around how your years of leadership have taught you the importance of empathy and personal growth. Tell the story of how those experiences have inspired you to help others succeed. Then suddenly, you're not just offering consulting services. You're offering a personal, authentic journey that provides the answers that your potential clients are looking for and want to be a part of. Reason number 2, why creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success, is that it strengthens your personal and professional relationships. Your personal brand story isn't just for your career, it's also a way to deepen your relationships, both personally and professionally. When you share your story with others, it humanizes you. It allows other people to see what makes you tick. It helps them understand what motivates you, what you're struggling with, and areas where you're winning. You become a more empathetic character because they can identify with the emotional ups and downs that they see you going through, and it makes them feel more connected to you. When I hit my mid-40s and started feeling so unsure and out of sorts, I thought I was the only one. But when I started talking about it to other people, I quickly realized that I wasn't, and that's how I started building community. For women in midlife, this connection is crucial. At this stage, relationships, whether with partners, friends, colleagues, or mentors, play a pivotal role in navigating new ventures. When you open up about your story, you create opportunities for deeper conversations and shared experiences. You might discover that a colleague has been through something similar, or that a friend is looking for the same kind of support. The relationships that matter the most are often built on these authentic, vulnerable moments. So instead of setting limits by not talking about it, lean into them and then leverage them. Having a personal brand story also allows you to be more intentional about the people you let into your inner circle. You'll start to attract those who are in alignment with your assignment, your values, and your vision for the future. This is going to help you create a much stronger support system for the new paths that you're forging. Reason number 3, why creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success, is that it positions you as a thought leader. By the time you reach your middle years, you've amassed decades worth of lived experiences that have prepared you to step into roles of greater influence, whether that's through mentorship, leadership, or even starting a new business, like I did when I launched Sister Lady Girl. Sharing your personal brand story gives you the platform to position yourself as a thought leader in your field or community. So when you share your story across platforms like social media, blogs, and public speaking engagements, you are inspiring other people who are looking to follow a similar path. I'm going to always tell my story about how I overcame career setbacks and reinvented myself, because I wanted something different for my future and also the future of my family. By doing that, I'm showing other women just like me that change is possible and that midlife reinvention is actually achievable. So when you become a source of inspiration for others who may be on their own journey, they'll start to see you as a credible, trustworthy voice in your space. So reason number 4, why creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success, is that it helps you navigate uncertainty and build confidence. Midlife is a time of transformation that won't just require a new way of thinking on your part, but a new way of being. That's why transformation often comes with a great deal of uncertainty. Many women face this daunting question of what's next. So crafting a personal brand story helps you reflect on your own journey, recognize your own strengths, and celebrate your own growth. In a sense, your story becomes a roadmap guiding you as you take bold steps into your own future. By sharing your story, you also build confidence in your ability to adapt and thrive. Each time you tell your story, whether it's to a potential employer, a new friend, or an audience of thousands, you reaffirm your worth. You reinforce your belief in your capacity to create something new despite the challenges you faced. Finally, reason number 5 why creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success is that it enhances your visibility in the digital world. I know. You may be one of those people who just doesn't do social media. But let me tell you something, sis. Digital media is not going anywhere. And in today's online world, your personal brand story is more important than ever. Whether you're looking for work, trying to find new clients, or you just want to connect with like-minded people, having a narrative that's consistent, that's captivating, and visible online is essential. Your story should be a common thread that ties everything together across all of your online platforms, like your LinkedIn, your website, your social media accounts, everything. Why? Because it helps others understand not just what you do, but why you do it. It sets you apart from the countless others who may offer similar services or skills but lack the personal connection a story can bring. Because this is your story. Nobody else has experienced your story, and that makes you unique. By putting your story out there, you increase your visibility as well as your credibility. And in a world where people want to connect with real, authentic individuals, your story is going to be the best asset you have for building those connections. Creating a more compelling personal brand story is so crucial to your midlife success because your story is your superpower. In midlife, reinvention is not just about changing what you do, it's about reframing who you are. By telling your story, you're showing people the transition that led you to your transformation. At my core, I'm a writer, and I've always been fascinated by the hero's journey, which is a storytelling formula that depicts the journey of transformation. If you've ever heard of it, then you know it's based on some common experiences of the human condition. Everybody goes through this. So as the hero, in this case, you are the shero, you embark on your journey, the choices you make and the direction you go all determine the character arc or how your story unfolds from beginning to end. A captivating personal brand story allows you to reintroduce yourself to the world, showcase your unique experiences, strengths, and your vision. Whether you're looking to find work, improve your relationships, or step into a new role, your story is the key that's going to unlock all of these new opportunities. So ask yourself, what is my personal brand story? How can I use it to shape the next chapter of my life? Because when you own your story, you own your future. And the best part, it's never too late to start telling it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share it with another woman over 40 who needs to understand the importance of crafting a more compelling personal brand story. I want to hear yours. So make sure you share them in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video.